Okay, it is June 9th, and it's very interesting. The 17-year cicada hatch is happening right now. I thought it was pretty neat, which is why I'm getting some video footage. I'm not sure how well it'll come out on the video camera, but it's pretty noisy. Hopefully you can hear them in the trees. There are many of their shells that they come out of all over the place. I was going to get some footage of it, and let's go take a look. First of all, here's the shed. There's plenty of them all along the top of the shed here. This is the edge of the yard. There's pretty much hundreds of them on the ground, the shells there. And then these particular bushes are, I'm not sure the exact name of the plant, but you can see they're a bit wilted looking compared to these other ones back here that don't have the cicadas on them. I did some research on them today, and I think if I read it correctly, they actually eat the stems and or the little pieces of branch, suck the fluid out. So you can see them just kind of sitting there. It's hard to see through this. I guess he's probably just kind of sucking on that little branch thing there, and that's why these look so wilted. But there are literally hundreds of the shells all over, and the ground, let me just come over here to where there's a dirt patch. The whole ground where I'm standing is filled with these holes where they crawl out of. I thought it was neat because you know, it's nature's way of aerating the soil. You know, you see people doing that to their lawn every year, punching holes in it to let air in there. Now we have the cicadas up in the trees here. Even look at this here, which you hear up in the trees. But then across the street there's a wetlands, and there's other kinds of critters over there, which I don't know if you'll be able to hear on here or not. Here's some bushes, but on the underside is all of the cicada shells. I first noticed them last week when I was mowing the lawn. There was just hundreds of cicadas in the bushes. I also learned when I was reading today, see there's tons more here, I also learned that they're not actually a locust, although people often refer to them as a 17-year locust. The locust is actually in the grasshopper family. More like a grasshopper than these cicadas. It's just amazing the thousands of them that have hatched. They're not harmful, from what I read. They don't bite or attack people. They're not poisonous. I guess they can actually kind of bite you if you hold one in your hand for a long time. They can, you know, try to nibble on it like as if it were one of these little, you know, branches of a shrub. But it'll feel like a little pinch. It won't really hurt. There is a way to tell the difference between the males and the females as well. By a little white, males have a little white patch right under where their wing attaches to their body. Look at all these hundreds of shells just on the ground here. It's just amazing. They're just everywhere. Hundreds of them. Pretty much every plant you look at has them all over the place. All these up in here. I'll be interested to see how well you can hear them. It's interesting too how they all kind of increase their volume all together, and it goes up and down. Apparently those are the males making that noise. They're flying out into the yard there. Actually, I just thought it was really neat. I don't remember the last time that, you know, the cicadas hatched. Obviously it was 17 years ago, but I just don't, I guess they didn't seem to be that pronounced where I lived at that time. So I wanted to get some footage of it to remember it by. That's about all for right now. Bye-bye. Here's an up-close look at a cicada. This one is a male. If you look just above the very back leg, there's a little white spot. Can't focus too well. That white spot right in above that, near that knee joint, that shows that it's a male. This one here is a female, a slightly more pointed abdomen, the back end there. And they have the clear wings.